You may have seen our exclusive interview with the Mohammadiasl family in Richmond Hill, Ontario last week. The father and son, Reza and Mahyar, were charged with possessing explosives after local police were tipped off by border agents that they allegedly had a bomb and a detonator. Even so, the father and son are free on bail and they're back home now on Lorette Lane. In any event, when I visited their residence, it was Mrs. Mohammadiasl who did most of the talking, and she steadfastly denied her husband and son had an explosive device. She also insisted that media reports were inaccurate. Check it out.
There is nothing, related to terrorism, nothing related to bombing, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
But I don't think you're answering my question. If it wasn't a bomb, what was it, a radio, a clock? I mean, like, how did this get confused as an explosive device?
I don't know why. Because it just was a very childish device. Nothing like that can be used for any bombing or something like that.
And the border agents that got in touch with York Regional Police, what made them think this was something?
They are doing all the investigation. They will tell you the answer. But I'm sure that they're innocent. There is nothing like that.
Okay.
You will find it out.
Can you tell me what the device was, ma'am, if it was not a bomb or an explosive device or a detonator?
The device?
Yes.
It was like, I don't know how to explain it. It was something that he, who is that? Is that women with you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is just something that, we just, I don't know how to, how to say, curiosity.
Okay then, Mrs. Mohammadiasl says that whatever police found in their home had nothing to do with terrorism, that this mysterious object was a childish device, that it was a mere curiosity, and yet, despite my repeated efforts to tangibly get her to define what exactly this childish device / curiosity was, she simply could not or would not answer the question. Look, you cannot go into a store and ask to buy a childish device or a curiosity. That's just way too abstract. These descriptors can mean anything and everything. But let's give her the benefit of the doubt here, shall we? Let's just say this object that was mistaken for a bomb was indeed a childish device or a curiosity. Say it was a remote-controlled toy, perhaps. Fair enough. Hey, I guess law enforcement can make mistakes. And Reza and Mahyar, well, they will have their day in court in the days ahead. But if that is indeed the case, how do you explain this earlier statement by Mahyar, something I didn't fully comprehend the significance of during the heat of the moment?
Oh, okay, but I'm just wondering who those two individuals were going to use the bomb on,
We didn't have, so didn't make any bomb. We weren't going to use it for anything.
You weren't going to use it for?
Did you catch that, folks? He said, quote, "We weren't going to use it for anything," end quote. But hang on a second. If that alleged bomb wasn't a bomb, then whatever it was, a clock, a stereo, a Lego race car, why would you go to the trouble of building something that's completely legal and then not use that so-called childish device or curiosity? This does not compute, nor does it make sense, quite frankly, that these people are out on bail with conditions such as refraining from going on the internet that are absolutely impossible to enforce. Look, I subscribe to the proviso that one is innocent until proven guilty, but I also subscribe to the proviso that public safety is paramount, that public safety trumps all, including political correctness or cultural sensitivity or whatever the motivating factor was of the judge who granted the Mohammadiasl's bail. Yet I think our little visit to the Mohammadiasl residence uncovered a major discrepancy in their backstory. But I do know one thing for certain. I sure wouldn't want to be living anywhere near Lorette Lane right now. For the Rebel.Media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, the Rebel has a new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you travel.